Hey friends, welcome to another episode of Making It Easy, a web series where I go over academic skills you might be having a hard time with and want to improve on. In this episode, I will be teaching you how to calculate perimeters and areas by playing Fortnite. I decided to use this game for our lesson because I believe the concept of this game is to build forts. And what does every good fort have? It has walls, a ceiling, and floors. Well, so do homes, apartments, cabins, hotels. Pretty much anything that has shelter. So if you like shelter, you better have a basic understanding of perimeter and areas. So first we're going to talk about perimeters. And perimeters are just a fancy word for the total amount of length around a space or an object. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to build a wall here. As you can see, it's not a perimeter because I can go around it. But if I built a wall here, and two walls here, and two walls here, and two walls here, I am now in an enclosed space. I cannot get out because all the corners are connected. So this is a perimeter. All right, now let's take a look at this perimeter from above. So we have our enclosed space, which means we can figure out the perimeter. We can do this by counting the total amount of walls we used. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8. So our perimeter is 8 walls because it took 8 walls to make the enclosed space. Okay, now I'm going to make a new fort. I'm going to build a fort with 2 sides 4 walls long and 2 sides 2 walls long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, whoop, there's a sign, 2, 1, 2, and I should be closed, and wait, what? What the? This is not a perimeter. The space isn't enclosed. I'm going to give you 4 seconds to figure out how can we change these sides so that way it's an enclosed space. And remember, you can pause the video if you need more time. So to fix this, we would take the longer walls and we would put them across from each other. Then we would take the shorter walls and we would make them perpendicular to those long walls. And we got to make sure all of those corners connect. See the difference? And now that I have my plan, I can build my new fort. And here we go. Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. Here we go. Oh, haha, can't catch me, can't catch me, can't catch me. Oh geez, okay. All right, build a wall. Oh, build a wall here. Lock him in, okay. Run away. I just want to teach a lesson, man. Oh God, stop shooting me. I just want to teach a lesson. I want to teach a lesson about perimeters and areas. Okay, I'm gonna get over this building. Here we go. Oh, oh, no! I think he's gone. I think I might have fooled him. All right, back to the lesson. Now that the fort is enclosed, we can now calculate the perimeter. Remember, to find the perimeter, we have to add all of the sides together. 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2. This equals 12 walls. So the perimeter for this fort is 12 walls. Notice how this shape had 2 sides that were long and 2 sides that were short. In math, we have a special name for those types of sides. The long sides we call lengths, and the short sides we call widths. Now you want to remember those terms because they will help you remember the formula for perimeters and areas. Since we know we can always find the perimeter by adding all of the sides together, we can create a formula for finding a perimeter. It would look like this. Perimeter equals side plus side plus side plus side. But let's speak like scholars. We have names for those sides, right? We can rewrite the formula as perimeter equals length plus width plus width. And since we are adding 2 lengths together that are the same size and 2 widths together that are the same size, we can simplify this formula by writing it as perimeter equals 2 times length plus 2 times width. These two formulas look different, but they mean the same thing. Now let's move on to what areas are and how to calculate them. Looking at the fort we have now, the highlighted space inside the perimeter is the area. I want you to pause the video, and I really want you to think, how can we measure the space within a perimeter? What would be the best way we can articulate how much space there is? Don't feel bad if you couldn't think of a measurement, because a lot of people struggled with this until a very observant person by the name of Archimedes came and he realized, if you were to multiply the length by the width, you would have square units that would fit perfectly in a perimeter. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's find the area of this fort. The formula for finding an area is area equals length times width. Well, this fort has a length of 4 walls and a width of 2 walls. Multiply those two numbers together and we should have our area. So we have 4 times 2, which equals 8. So we should be able to fit 8 square walls perfectly into that fort. Here we go, jump down. All right, so I should be able to fit 8 squares in this. Let's get rid of this rock. Okay, so we gotta do some floors. Should be 8 squares total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And please make a note, whenever you are solving for area, you always want to make sure your answer includes the measurement you were using squared. So in this case, we were using walls. That was our measurement. And that's why our answer was 8 walls squared. If this was measured in feet, we would say 8 feet squared. If the walls were measured in meters, we would say 8 meters squared. Get it? Now let's do a practice problem to make sure you are getting these concepts. Here's a shape that is 5 inches long and 4 inches wide. Calculate the perimeter and area. I will put the formulas up here for you to use. And remember, you can pause this video if you need more time. So the first step you should have done was plug the information you knew into each formula. The length was 5 and the width was 4. Then solve. The perimeter is 18 inches and the area is 20 inches squared. Now that was the practice problem. Here comes the challenging question. And remember, you can rewind the video to review the lesson to help you solve it. Good luck. Find the perimeter and area of this shape. And the answers are 36 meters and 72 meters squared. Congrats on getting the answer correct. If you didn't get it right, don't sweat it. Just make sure you watch our question and review video where you can learn from your mistakes. And there you have it, friends. You now know how to calculate areas and perimeters for rectangles and squares. And if you thought hard about it, I'm sure you can do the same for other types of polygons. I hope I made this lesson easy for you. I'm Mr. Wayne signing out. Be safe out there, friends.